she made about $500 that day in one day. So that's a pretty great side hustle, y'all. So with that, hello, I'm Boy, and today I'm going to be giving you the best side hustles for women for 2023. I have been a full-time entrepreneur for over 10 years. So I've done all types of businesses you can think of. I've done real estate, I've done just anything that you can think about, daycares, MLM. I've done everything. But on this channel, we're going to be talking about all things business, businesses, and side hustles. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for this type of content. And it's mainly going to be geared towards women. All right, so I'm going to get into the first side hustle that you should be doing in 2023. As you know, there are so many side hustles out there, right? There are a ton of them, but the ones I'm going to give you is something that you can probably start with little money or no money at all, right? So the first one I'm going to get into is a home delivery service. If you can bake, I definitely want to encourage you to get into a side hustle of being able to cook meals or meal preps. One of the things that a lot of people are needing nowadays, especially a mom like me, I definitely need some meal preps, some meal preps for the actual week. One of the things that we do use someone, he actually does this on the side. So the guy that I'm talking about, he actually, he has a full-time job, and he is a pastor. So anytime we need like any meal preps for the week, he will actually create, I will give him the menu that I want. He actually also have menus as well, but I will give him my menu. So for example, I would say we want Taco Tuesdays, we want tacos. He'll put the tacos, he'll put lettuce, tomatoes, everything that we need, shells, everything, and that's like in a pan. And then he would deliver that to us, but we would do at least 3 days. So he would have a menu or give us some ideas for meal preps, and he would actually create meal preps for our family of 5, and he delivered them to the home. And one of the things, and this is going to be very successful if you were to try this, only because it's a lot of parents, a lot of families, not just families, but also single people who need meal preps, because we don't have time to be cooking. So with that being said, also definitely want to get into meal preps, being able to prep. I'm pretty sure you probably cook, we're women, you probably cook anyway. So just making extras and just having a menu for others to be able to choose from. And this side hustle can be extremely lucrative for you as well, because I think we pay him like for, food has went up, so I think we pay him like $300 a week for maybe like 3 to 4 meals. But just imagine if you had 5 families, so that's $1,500 a week. That's pretty decent for a side hustle. So with that being said, and like I said, this person, he works full time, so you can work a full-time job and still do this, on a Sunday and just meal prep, because you can make the same meals for everyone. This is the meal prep, for this particular week. It doesn't have to be a customizable meal prep, for per family. You can just have like a menu. This is the menu for the week, and this is the meal prep that you can choose from. So that's pretty decent money. So with that being said, you definitely want to do like a home delivery. All right, so the second side hustle that people aren't talking about that you can do, that you probably do already for you and your family, is you can do a laundry delivery service. Yes, laundry delivery service. So how easy is it to be able to do someone else's laundry? So there is a company here where I currently reside. She's a woman-owned business, and she's African-American, and she has a laundry business. So, I mean, this is a business that a lot of people are needing. So these are businesses that, even though it's a side hustle, it is something that is a need. So the businesses that I'm giving you are needs. So it will be a blooming business if you were to start a laundry service. So one of the things Currently we use a laundry service because we are a family of we're a family of 5. So I don't have time, and I'm an entrepreneur. So like I said, I've been a full-time entrepreneur for over 10 years. So I don't have time to do like these things. I really don't have time to do laundry. I don't have time to do meal preps. I try to make time, but I'd rather for somebody else to do it, and I pay them to do it. So the laundry service, I know you probably haven't heard of that one, but you're basically you need bags, of course. So you would need bags that you can probably get from the Dollar Tree, like you can get the mush bags. They have the other bags that you can use, the clear ones, where you would be able to actually put the laundry in, or they can provide their own bags if you're just starting, and you would charge a fee to be able to do their laundry. I think currently I only pay like $40 a week, but of course you can charge more depending on what their custom needs are, if they need dry cleaning or whatever. But you definitely want to get into this side hustle, y'all, because when you start getting more and more clients, you can start to scale, start hiring people to help you with this business. But this is a great side hustle that you definitely want to look into and do more research on, because this is a need. So anytime someone needs a service, they are definitely going to use your service. So the third side hustle I definitely want to tell you about. It's another need that a lot of parents are needing, or families, not just parents, but families are needing. And the reason I know this is a need is because I get a lot of phone calls for this service, and I don't provide the service, and I just refer them out to someone who does a great job in doing it. And this is not just in my city, this is in other cities too. So with that being said, a transportation company. So a transportation company, a lot of people do Uber, Lyft. I'm not talking about Uber or Lyft. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you doing you can do a kids transportation company and just cater more towards children. So a lot of parents are needing kids transportation. They want someone they can trust, someone that they can depend on and be reliable. So that's important. But we get so many calls about, do y'all provide transportation? We don't do that. But just imagine, depending on if you were in a smaller town or a bigger town, you would be able to service just that particular side of town. So if you're in a big city like me, you want to just service one particular side of town, so you won't be all over the place, So you want to focus on one particular side of town where the need is great and where they make, good money, so they'll be able to pay you for your services. But a kids transportation service will do you so great, keep you busy. This is a great side hustle if you have time, like in the evenings, like when you get off of work, because a lot of times with the kids transportation, they're only needing transportation like for pickups or in the morning time. So it would either be like in the morning time, like drop them off. A lot of times it's like really early, so they give you time to do it before you go to work. And then if it's in the evenings, they give you time when you get off work, depending on what time you get off of work. So with that being said, look into kids transportation companies. Kids transportation company, and you starting one. That is a great side hustle for you to start to be able to make money, okay? So the next side hustle that I'm going to talk about that you need to start in 2023, if you have not already started, of course, it's going to be, and this is for women, so I do want to point out this is going to be for women. You can get in the beauty industry. So the beauty industry have definitely different things that you can do, but you can do makeup, you can do hair, and these are things that you can do from your home. Or what I like to do, I would suggest is to go to their home and be a traveling mobile hairstylist, or traveling mobile makeup artist, or traveling mobile, nail tech. But you go to their home. So you may already dibble and dabble in that right now, but if you're in school for this, or if you are looking to just get more into the beauty industry, start going to their homes. They don't have to come to you. This is a great side hustle to make extra money. You know, I've seen like lately I've been seeing a lot of people getting into like the lash techs and getting their lashes done. Go to their home. So that way you don't have to worry about any like regulations as far as, you know, having, you know, certain requirements, but go to their home and do their lashes, or go to their home and do their hair, their nails. I actually give you a story. There was this one lady, she one of my members of my organization, I wanted to support her niece. I think that was her niece. And she was a mobile nail tech. So she would come, she came over, it was on a Sunday. She set a date for everybody, like a pamper me day or whatever. You know, everybody talking about self-care nowadays, right? So the self-care part of it was a pamper me day. And my member invited, you know, all of her friends out to her clubhouse at her apartment. And what we did, we went out, we got our nails did, we got our, it wasn't like acrylic, but it was like a manicure, pedicure. And I think she could have done acrylic. I just wanted to do regular manicures. But she did lashes. She did pretty much anything you needed her to do in the beauty field. But she was making her money. And when I tell you, she wasn't charging no cheap prices. Do not charge cheap. Charge what you know you are worth, you know. So with that being said, it was about, maybe, I was like 10 of us, because I brought 2 of my daughters, and then she had her people. I would say she charged for a manicure and pedicure about $50. So that's kind of inexpensive, but she made about $500 that day, in one day. So that's a pretty great side hustle, y'all. So with that being said, give you some ideas of doing like a pamper me party, like every week. An extra $500 a week in addition to what you do now, that's pretty good. Do a weekly pamper me self-care day for women, and you may want to max it out at maybe like 5 to 10 people, only because when it's a lot of us, it was kind of hard for her to get around to everybody at once. That's the only downfall. So she should have hired like a second person to come help her, because we was really doing like a lot of waiting. So if you do this side hustle, make sure you have a second person helping you with this particular side hustle, okay? Because you definitely want to be able to not have them wait. But if you do have them wait, have some, you know, something for them to do or relax or something while they're waiting. But yes, so those are the side hustles that you definitely should be doing in 2023. And this is some good money. I ain't talking about no little money. This is a great side hustle. These are great side hustles for you to start. You just have to do it. And I want to encourage you to definitely just do it. Make sure you do all your research, get all the equipment that you need, if you even need equipment, because some of these things you don't need equipment. But make sure you do all of your research on these things in your particular state, and then make sure, and I encourage you to definitely do it. That's one of the things I see with a lot of women. They just don't do it. They get this information, they don't do it. But I want to encourage you to do it, because your wallet depends on it. You know, your family may depend on it. So definitely, I encourage you to take that step and do it. Make sure you subscribe for more videos.